Hello everybody, welcome back to Mining Modern. I'm Corbin Hostler, and this is Blake Rasmussen's favorite deck. Blake's my editor at Daily MTG, is also a huge fan of the Mold Drifters and the Cruel Ultimatums, and that's why we're playing Cruel Ultimatum in his honor here. Unfortunately, we are going to be, well, there it is. Have to ship it though with this hand. On the draw at least, we have to mulligan quite a bit, but Doom Traveler is pretty good against all these Fatal Pushes, that's for sure. Alright, I think I actually have to just get the Watery Grave here, because we're going to need to be able to cast this Cryptic Command. This is a pretty sweet one drop. Not sure what our opponent's up to here. Oh wow, it's humans, huh? These are some pretty scary cards, actually. I guess we take the Necromancer. Alright, so it's a sort of a Mardu humans list. Pretty solid. I would think we have a good matchup against it, especially once we get a sideboard into Anger of the Gods. However, our current hand is pretty bad, so we might not get there this time around. It's really cool. Thatcher Revolt puts 3 1/1 tokens with haste into play, and they're humans, so if you have Champion of the Parish on turn 1 and then into Thatcher Revolt, it gets pretty dirty. Alright, so we'll go ahead and Inquisition here. Perforos. Oh wow, okay. That's cool. All right, so the beatdown is coming, but the annoying thing is these stupid Doom Travelers are very good against spot removal. I really don't want to get Perforos out of the game, that's for sure. All right, we'll go to Steam Vents here. All right, so I'm not sure exactly what we're looking to do here. Drawing more Fatal Pushes probably wasn't it. I guess two of these Fatal Pushes deal with one of these Doom Travelers. Alright, Temple of Silence, sure. Temple of Scrylence, am I right? Alright, well, we'll get rid of one of these. The old Fatal Push a Doom Traveler feels pretty bad, but gotta stop the beatdown one way or another. And you can't cast Perforos in your attack step. You have to do all your damages to me first. Just Perforos is going to kill us I'm still in the blocker step. You'll get there. Let it go one more. F2 one more time. There you go. Now Perforos me. Oh, Blood Artist, huh? That's pretty good too. Guess we get a Fatal Push Blood Artist. As this card will kill us. Opponent's deck's sweet. It's just like Mardu tokens. Here comes Perforos. We're going to die to Perforos. Just to get to pump the creatures even. Oh, man. Feels bad. Hopefully we hit a land. So we can at least try to play here. Alright, so this is basically dealing us 3, and we are just very dead. That's what this comes down to. Anger of the Gods should solve a lot of problems here. Alright, we'll get an island. We'll play Coalition Relic. I guess we're on the path to finding a way out of this game, maybe? We're dead to so many things. But we can Fatal Push this Spirit token. So it's a Perforos activation. It's about as it's about as much as we could hope for. We'll take 2, go to 6. We have Cryptic Command as our last card. Things could be worse. Could be a lot better, but they could be worse. Let's see what our opponent's follow-up is. Nothing, hopefully. It was nothing. Alright, Lightning Bolt's pretty reasonable-ish. Let's see what our opponent does here. Sure. Activate it again, please. Okay. No blocks. Let's see what happens. I guess we just have to bounce this thing and draw a card. Unfortunately, they can... What is this? I see. Actually just kills us. I guess it doesn't kill us. We go to 1 when he gets replayed. because of Perforos, God of the Forge. We're still in blockers, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's just not your night, and when you're losing to Perforos Doom Traveler, you know it is not your night. Search for Kanta, not exactly what we need here. Nor is Mana Leak. I don't really know what we need here. Not that. Well, we're dead. We kill the Doom Traveler and we die to a token, triggering Perforos for 2 damage. Oh, man. Okay. All right, Magic Online. I see you. I see you tonight. I see where you're coming from. All right, Anger of the Gods, please. Damnation, please. Might as well get some Battle Skull in here, too. Why not? Mana Leak is probably fine. Honestly, everything our deck's probably fine. This cannot be a bad matchup for us. Terminate's probably not the greatest. We can probably cut one or two of these. Cryptic Command's solid. Get rid of a Thoughtseize. We just want to deal with what our opponent... I'm going to get rid of both Thoughtseizes. Well, maybe we'll... Get rid of the Terminate, I guess. Maybe get rid of a Mana Leak instead of a Terminate. It's hard because we do want to be able to take the token-making cards out of our opponent's hand. At the same time, we also just kind of want to deal with whatever they have, as we have a bunch of removal for it. But this seems reasonable. Don't think we want any of the rest of that. Get them. Make a bunch of tokens. You want to deal damage to us with your tokens? Your tokens will do damage back to you. Probably not good enough. Our opponent's deck's cool. Mardu tokens. But I'm putting that game on Magic Online. All right, I'm not keeping this one. I want to keep this one. It's got double Cruel Ultimatum and it has lands and spells. Basically, we're mulliganing anyways because of the Cruel Ultimatum, but the rest of one Cruel Ultimatum's good, and these are reasonable cards. So, yeah, maybe we just keep it. I certainly wouldn't want to mulligan down and whatever. This hand is a mull to 6 anyways because of the second Cruel Ultimatum, but it's a pretty reasonable... I would definitely keep 3 land, Cryptic Command, Cruel Ultimatum, Lightning Bolt, so we may as well keep this hand. Wild Cantor. Wow, okay. We're going deep over here. I like it. Paradise Mantle. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Is this a combo? Has to be some sort of combo now, right? I don't know what's going on. I assume that it's bad for our opponent to untap with Paradise Mantle and Wild Cantor. Is there Pillipala involved? Paradise Mantle feels like a Pillipala combo. I think that's what it is. I'm getting rid of this thing. If my opponent wants to have this is sort of the general rule of thumb when your opponent plays something like Wild Cantor, is it a Lotus Petal or whatever? If they want to play it, you don't want them to have it. That's what that comes down to. So we are lightning bolting that thing now. I didn't do it on side because if they went for the Paradise Mantle equipped to it, then I would have bolted it then. We could have got some added value. But I am taking care of this now. I'm putting my foot down. It is a Impact Tremors deck. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. This isn't good for us. If our opponent just wants to ping us out with tokens, we can't really stop that in a meaningful way. We can deal with some stuff, but... Impact? What is this? Oh, that's pretty good. I'd like to draw a removal spell for that. It's a Dark Confidant, but it's when it becomes untapped, so you have to be able to tap it every turn with a Paradise Mantle. Oh, I'm seeing you now. I see you, buddy. I'm seeing the value. I like it. Can I draw a removal spell for it? No? All right. I'm going to give... It has Summoning Sickness. We don't have to worry about it this turn. I'm an Inquisition, our opponent. I have no idea what's happening. Our opponent has a bunch of cards that don't do anything yet. Okay. All right, so things are okay for us, though. Everything our opponent's doing is cool and kind of scary, to be honest, but they don't get a Dark Confidant this turn. We have 5 lands, a couple Cruel Ultimatums, and a Cryptic Command in hand. So, and did our opponent have that Plains? They did. All right, so they have a Perforos they're going to play. All right, well, And none of these things are good for us. We're just trying to get to Cruel Ultimatum, though. And we're well on the way, for what it's worth. I do have to give my opponent this trigger, but we get a Cryptic Command something here. Maybe they'll kill themselves. All right, so Zathrid Necromancer, we will counter that and probably draw. My opponent can have Pain Seer value for a turn or two, because we just want to ensure that we cast Cruel Ultimatum, because that'll take care of everything anyways. At that point, though, imagine if our opponent draws Satchel Revolt. We take 3 from this, 6 from this, that's 9, and then 3 from the Thatcher Revolt attacking us. It's like 12 damage off of that thing. That's pretty crazy. All right, I'd like to counter target spell and draw a card. And you get to play the Zathrid Necromancer. Oh, so when the tokens die? Oh, the value here. I see. Oh, well, that's annoying. Now, we're going to die to this stuff. All right. When the tokens die, you'd even get humans. Our opponent's got some nice stuff working over there. All right, I'm just going to fetch a basic island here because we can do that. Right, we can go black. Yeah, I can get a basic island here. I can go ahead and opt in the end step. Mana Leak. Yeah, I don't want Mana Leak. Serum Visions is... All right, Fatal Push is good. Fatal Push is definitely good. All right, let's Serum Visions. Beautiful. We actually don't need this relic, I believe. Because we're going to play land and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. And then we'll be able to... All right, so the question is, I guess I just Fatal Push the Pain Seer now. Don't want to give him an extra card. We get basically we have to dodge it. We need to dodge one draw step here. If our opponent plays Thatcher Revolt or something like that, we're dead. We're dead on the spot. So let's hope that that doesn't happen. And instead, our opponent passes. Please don't be Thatcher Revolt. Oh, I guess that's a reasonable play. Perforos, pump the Blood Artist, get on in there with the Blood Artist. Okay. Sure, I guess I'll take 2 damage from Blood Artist. All right, good news is that we are going to resolve Cruel Ultimatum. We're not going to be dead here. So I feel okay with where we're at in this one. All right, Cruel Ultimatum, target you, friend. Also gives us a life buffer, which is pretty real when you consider how badly Thatcher Revolt just wrecks us. All right, so we're going to take a damage from the Blood Artist. This deck is cool. I got to play this. Somebody ship me your best Impact Tremors list, please. I am in. So they had a land in hand. We drew, not the world's best cards, but we get a... I think that we actually don't survive Thatcher's Revolt. That's what's funny. Thatcher Revolt would still kill us. Doom Traveler does not. Okay. Is Thatcher Revolt would actually... The tokens would do 3. Impact Tremors would do 3. That's 6. 6 from this is 12. And then you just activate Perforos to pump the tokens. All right. Just going to Cruel Ultimatum again. No reason not to. That, after all, as everyone knows, is the best part of Cruel Ultimatum, is that the first Cruel Ultimatum inevitably leads to the other Cruel Ultimatums. We might also draw a Fatal Push for this token. We can get rid of the token before we take damage. Well, I guess we can't, actually. You know, the sad part is, despite resolving 2 Cruel Ultimatums, we're not out of the woods by any means. We're still dead to Thatcher Revolt. We need to untap. We need to untap one more turn and have Cruel Ultimatum up. I'm sorry, Cryptic Command up. Now, Fatal Push this silly token next turn, but we are taking 3 from it this time around. I am not going to be fetching. That's also true. Opt, huh? All right, let's opt. Do not want a Polluted Delta. I do want to search for Azcanta. I'm going to tap this slightly differently here. All right, this way we can push and still have Cryptic Command up. All right, I think we're getting closer to being in the clear here. I can Fatal Push the token. I can counter whatever happens after that. So, yeah, I think we're safe. I wonder how many humans this deck plays. That's a human. That's a vampire, but this is a human. This is a human. This is a human. This deck should be playing Cavernous Souls. That would be spicy. And very good against us. All right, well, Fade. We have to play another game against this token deck that's just wrecking us. All right, search. Put Terminate into my graveyard. Sure, just because I want to... Well, I guess we could flip it anyways. Yeah, I don't want that. I just want more. I just want another Cruel Ultimatum or Snapcaster Mage. Some way to end the game, obviously. All right, I think we got there this time around. Our opponent should... they should not be able to resolve anything that triggers these things and kills us, so... Including that. Oh, now we can Bolt Snap Bolt and win. Well, I suppose that works. All's well that ends well, but man, was that a scary one. Alright, we will Lightning Bolt our opponent to death. Move to our turn. Finish him off with Snapcaster. Alright, we did it! 2x Cruel Ultimatum. Sure, we almost died to tokens, and we did die to tokens in the first game, but we got there this one. Pro plays. Thank you. Bolt Snap Bolt is confirmed a pro play. That is what the pros... I've seen them do it. I have seen Magic professionals cast Lightning Bolt, then play Snapcaster, and then flashback Lightning Bolt. It is pretty good. All right, so moving on here. I have no idea what we want to do. Anger of the Gods is our friend. I know that. I know that Anger of the Gods is what we want to lean on. And I really don't hate Mana Leak for catching the Perforos order, because Perforos is way more scary than Impact Tremors, even though they're both good against us. But Mana Leak is pretty bad later on. I don't think we need to terminate Solar Kolagon's command or anything. I think this is reasonable. I'm almost questioning if I want an Ancestral Vision in here over Mana Leak. It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. Maybe over Terminate. We have so much removal anyways. Get one in here. Also puts us back up to... I wonder actually if it's... Well, it's hard to decide if you want to cut the 1-mana cantrips for more Ancestral Visions or not. What I would like is to not mulligan, but that's not a reality in this match. They kept. We're going to mulligan down to 6, and we're going to keep it. I suppose I will take that. Damnation, hopefully pretty good for us here. Doom Traveler is unfortunately very good against us. Alright, I'll probably end up fetching for the basic Swamp and pushing this if he goes to equip the Paradise Mantle. Let's see if that's actually what's happening. We do want to, push it or bolt it at some point. Impact Tremors. Okay. I guess I should have responded by doing... I'm just going to take it and go fetch a Watery Grave here, because we need to have the blue mana. At the same time, I am trying to preserve my life total as much as possible. All right, Inquisition our opponent here. Hopefully we catch a payoff card. We did catch a payoff card, and it is Thatcher Revolt, because that card is terrifying. Okay, so... basically, I just have to make decisions as to... I'm just going to keep not taking damage. Our opponent can't... Oh, they have Dragon Skull Summit, so they can cast this. Or they cannot, actually. This comes into play tapped. They can put the Paradise Mantle on this, though, but then we're not taking damage, at least. Yeah, this is fine. If they're just going to play Pain Sphere, that's not a problem. All right, I'll probably end up fetching for the basic Swamp and pushing this if he goes to equip the Paradise Mantle. Maybe over Terminate. We'll see if that's actually what's happening. We do want to, push it or bolt it at some point. Impact Tremors. Okay. All right, and there comes the Panzer. So there's one unknown in hand. I'm really trying to value my life total here. If you couldn't tell. All right, just going to pass here. I think I'm going to end up fatal pushing the Doomed Traveler, fetching, then opting for hopefully a land so we can get rid of the board. We have no choice but to take another damage from the... You know, I could Lightning Bolt this. Maybe that's better. I guess, well... I'd be fetching... If that was what I was going to do, I was going to have to... I'd do it differently. I'm not. I'm going to... What is this? Some sort of untap trick, or do they just think we're in the second main? I think we're in the second main phase. Or not. Or we're getting Lightning Helixed. That might change what I do. No. Okay. I think I'm going to take it. I'm trying to make the damnation as good as it can be and use the Lightning Bolts on the follow-up plays. Please don't be another Doom Traveler. It's all I ask. Another Impact Tremors. Okay, well, that's annoying. Certainly is. Paradise Mantle equip. Okay, that's all fine. We'll go get a Watery Grave here. Actually, I want to Steam Vents with this one. All right, and now we want to opt into a land. That is a land. I will take it. I will take my turn. Snapcaster Mage, huh? Okay, so we've done step one, which is establish board control. Our opponent doesn't have card advantage engines in place. They don't have anything except Impact Tremors and the ability to kill us with Impact Tremors. All right, that doesn't kill us. All right, so, oh, well, there's more. Helix us. Okay, we're at 10. Fair enough. Sulfur Falls, not bad. That means we can now cast Cryptic Commands. Depending on what my opponent does, I am just going to Snapcaster opt in the end of the turn because we need to find a way to end the game while we have control. That's pretty annoying. Oh, God. Oh, I think we just dead. Oh, I think we just died. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That was a pretty good draw. This is ridiculous. These Impact Tremors deck is just destroying us. Well, there's a Cryptic Command. That is good because it means we can bolt one of these things now, bolt one later, but Cryptic Command the Lingering Souls on the way back down. See if our opponent goes for the block. They do not. Okay, well, whatever. We got him at 20. We did some damage. All right, well, we're dead to a lot here. Scryland's actually pretty good right now. Temple of Scryumph, not bad. Here comes the Lingering Souls flashback. We obviously have to counter draw this thing. This is where we want to find Cruel Ultimatum. Serum Visions isn't the worst. All right, bolt the spirit down. Oh, good draw. Thank you, game. Thank you for being there for me. Coalition Relic, pretty solid as well. Neither of these what we want. So 1, 2, 3. I'm actually not going to play the Coalition Relic this turn because I'm not doing anything that requires me to no longer have Cryptic Command up. I don't want to die to... I mean, we still die to Lingering Souls because it gets flashed back. We don't die to that, though, so that's good. I do have to fetch here, unfortunately. Fortunately, though, we can get a basic. Our opponent has a lot of dead draws for what it's worth. All right, search pretty good. We're very close to turning this one around. So good. It is very good. Cryptic Command is an extremely powerful magic card. I agree. All right, so we're going to attack with Snapcaster Mage here. play the Relic. We're getting close. Oops, tap this a little better. Play the Search. All right, this is what we need. We need to dodge this draw. Oh no. That's not good. We're essentially down to 1. Because when it, or another human, it gets a zombie, that puts us down to 1. Alright, let's hope Search. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, well, we'll be able to Lightning Bolt regardless. Let's hope Search for Azcanta finds us a... Alright, find us a Cruel Ultimatum, please. Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster Cryptic. Keeps us at 1. Okay. I'll draw Snapcaster. Alright, we'll Lightning Bolt this thing. Alright, so we're down to 1, but we're not dead. And if our opponent, we can trade with that zombie, and we can Snapcaster Cryptic. And if our opponent whiffs on a draw, then we can start going Azcanta. All right, there we go. So now we can trade with the token. We can hold up everything, and we get to activate Search for Azcanta, or we get to activate now Azcanta the Sunken Ruin, which is how we can try to get back into the game. So Cruel Ultimatum would be very, very big. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Yeah, Cryptic Command works. All right, well, Snapcaster, then the Mana Leak, then the land, I suppose. All right, so we're hanging in there. Polluted Delta does nothing at all for us, as it turns out. All right, so I think we're just dead to Lingering Souls. Because we can Cryptic the front half. I think we die to the back half, though. Oh my gosh, all right, we got to go to our turn. This is good. This is the dream. Cruel Ultimatum. I think we might be doing it. What a close game. What a close match. We're not out of it yet, for what it's worth. Oh, okay, well, we are close to out of it. Add the black. Add the black. Add the black. So I wonder, it puts us to 6. We still died at Thatcher Revolt, but I guess that's probably the only thing we died to. So yeah, we just have to do it. We can still flash in a Snapcaster, I suppose, if we need to. I should actually see. I should structure this mana better. That's what I should do. So that I can Lightning Bolt and or Fatal Push. So I actually want to keep up the Blood Crypt if possible. Well, if we have Coalition Relic up, that works. But we should use the Search for Azcanta for our blue mana. We should use all of our basics first here. We'll get black here, red here. And we just need, so we'll get black here. All right, this is better. This way we can Lightning Bolt and or Fatal Push. And we even get it by a Snapcaster back. Oh, did we get slow rolled? We did get slow rolled. All right. Fair enough. I almost thought about it. I literally went, the thought process went through my mind of, should I just wait because we have the Cryptic Command, we have the Snapcaster, that way we don't die to anything. And I was like, well, we just died at Thatcher Revolt. Oh, we've been sent another message. All right. My opponent says GG. So after saying pro plays, so good, it's now GG. It was a good game. I agree. Card sucks. Okay. Well, that was a fun match. Our opponent's deck was sweet. So I guess the answer is we didn't have to die to Brimstone Volley. We could have passed with Cryptic Command opened and just kept building Search for Azcanta value, wherein we had enough mana, 2 turns from now to Cryptic Command with assuming we hit land drops that, you know, were not fetch lands, to Cruel Ultimatum with Cryptic Command backup, or at the least, well, yeah, I mean, I guess technically a Mana Leak would have sufficed here, but we put it on the bottom. So I don't know. Not going to feel bad about that one. Our opponent had a nice series of draws at the end. It was a fun match. It was a fun match. All right. Well, sometimes you don't win them all. That was Dying to Brimstone Volley Modern. I'll take it. That was pretty cool. There were some fun cards played in this one. So thank you for watching, everybody.